welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be looking in on mash and mow. It's been going about 6 days now, and it seems to have slowed down dramatically with its pressure in here. So maybe it's stopped fermenting, maybe it's finished fermenting, maybe it's done all the sugars in. If that's the case, we're going to get it into a clean demijohn, and we're going to have a taste, see what it's kicking off, see whether it does actually taste like a chocolate marshmallow beverage. We shall see. This is all greasy because I put Vaseline on it to help the seal. Wow, that looks very strange. Just gonna put that on there and that there just for now, because what I need to do is take a wee picture of this. I'll be back in a minute. Right, so now we've got a little picture of that. It looks very, very peculiar. I can still hear it going, which makes me think it's obviously not quite finished. The marshmallows have lost their colour. They're now just brown, which could be the yeast. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a hydrometer reading at this time and see where we're at, and then go from there. Got to cut through the layer of like fermented marshmallows, which is very peculiar to do. I need a little bit more. Right, let's see where we're at with this. So gravity is 16, 1.016. Okay, let's have a taste. Let's pop that back on for now. Just keep any dust and stuff out. It's obviously still fermented, so I'm not going to drink loads of it because it's got yeast suspended in it. Bit of a funky smell. Sweet. Bit odd. Very peculiar. Has a sweetness, not all that chocolatey, and has like a small marshmallow flavour to it. I think I'm going to rack it off, put some stoppers in. I think that is what I'm going to do, because if it's already at that sweetness, or the other option is to let it go completely dry, taking all the sugar out of it, see what it tastes like then. Because once all the sugar's gone, we might get more of a chocolate and marshmallow flavour. Decisions. I'm going to have to think about it. I'll be back. Right, I've decided to rack it off. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go from the vessel here to a pitcher, and then from the pitcher to the demijohn. It's got some funky smells coming off it, which isn't very nice, but that might be from the marshmallow. whatever's left of the marshmallow once the sugar's gone. And I've just lost the water from my airlock. Ay caramba. Right, that needs to go down the bottom there. Okie dokie, so this needs to go up onto here. Actually no, that's a bad idea. What I'm going to do is, like I have done in the past, I'm going to do it lower down so you won't be able to see it, but it is happening. So here we are again. I'm going to now re-rack this off the pitcher. So I've got about just over 3.5 litres of this odd beverage, which I don't even, as it tasted then, I don't think this is going to work. I think the sweetness is too much sweetness there, which overpowers the flavour of the chocolate and the marshmallow. So if we can get the sugar level down by letting it ferment further, what we should be able to have is that chocolate flavour and the marshmallow. Now I do have this chocolate which I could put in. Now per 100 grams there's not a lot of sugar in that. That's 70% cocoa. It's dark for the dark chocolate, so I'm still in two minds whether I'm going to use that or not. Might just break it up, place it at the bottom and see what it can add to it. But anyway, right now we're doing this, so let's get this racked off and closed up, ready to rock and roll for however long it takes to finish fermenting. And we'll see better whether it is still fermenting, because the seals on these big things, they're not too, the bigger jug ones, these seals aren't too good. So even with Vaseline, I had troubles with keeping the lid on. Yeah, here's what it is. Right, so that is mash and mow, pretty much in its finishing stages now, I suppose. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to see whether it does ferment out that extra sugar. It's currently at 12.1% ABV. That's a nice number, but I need that sweetness to go so I can see what flavours we've actually got instead of the intense sugar. Now, I kind of regret using the cheap honey, as it doesn't lend anything to it. Not really any flavour or anything like that. It's got this kind of artificial sweetness to it. But I personally wouldn't take this off the shelf and be like, yeah, that's the one I want. Not as it is. So we're going to let it go a little bit longer, take out some more of those sugars hopefully, and we'll come back and we'll check again in, I don't know, probably another week-ish. It had 6 days and it's at this stage already. It's at 1.016, which is, it's teetering on the edge of a sweet, and to me it is quite sweet. But I'm wondering whether some of the sugars in the marshmallows are unfermentable anyway. So we might actually have less usable sugar than what's in there. But we'll find out when we take another hydrometer reading in about a week. Okay, thanks for watching. Take it easy.